Ego prophets. Okumase obezi Okumase. Oye juma wo Ebusian FM. Ebusian FM Okumase. On the nam baby radio so online baby hot pa so what I say. Osa sorry maybe say na sorry na me feed but maybe say sorry no so what I say. And our best time wo SVTV Africa student mo share on Facebook live ba. Mo share na mo invite my friends na. Prof Abesra media na say in some town so what I say. Prof no wa. No wa kwa. Bibi ai boko dey. Na prof da me na about town. Self friend say o ka jam say about town but da me na about town. Enwe. Na then I know about town. So don't town man grind.
There is a program going on in I was
a program because of okay. But apart from that, it's more a program now.
I'm a bit on a
program be a see one because in the
a friend is a love revolution.
Okay.
I was a Monday. Yeah, but I know I'm not Jim home.
But with the message of us, a voice will be amplifying the kakra. No one say yes. When me use lapel, me use Mike be a share. So what I say, I to amplify voice now. It's a prof. Young man come to saying radio job to saying. First of all, I saw no event saying
God's Crown Chapel.
God's Crown Chapel. I will emphasize Kumasi.
I want you that by.
I want you. Someone say you go Kumasi. More Kumasi. Money in the da. So one can ask no Kumasi na. What pay the visit? And now we mark Kumasi. Bese melanko up into me. Oh, prof.
So where do you win?
It is a question. Be our so ubi sana. Oh dear. Drop in maybe sana more. But prof, you try the. So the over prof the over the oil hot. Maybe miss out. So far, you started Ghana and Sana Bibi Woha. And now the prof maybe some Bibi or pipeline man.
Oh, sir, you didn't come on.
Prof, no. I can say any go on Australia. I'm feeling Australia. That means here something. But prof, see, I can't end the year as you being prophet. Then oh caution, then oh how he said. Say you take it God and I say see a individually and as a nation, as a country.
So yeah, individual aspect and so we are saying also be at yes, they want to say every castle. So when I may have done Nasa at the Pebichua, also how we see a father or Brabon SC. The decay Wendy. Yes, the decay Wendy. They can't one near the what do you want to share? Because when you are talking about the eye, we are talking about the sight. They only want to share. Job can say me or say, many aquapam said, me share or bar in prayer, our virgin. Not just if we are saying, no, I dear Nipa Wani Hono, it's me Maunyase. I dear Wani Hono, it's me Maunyase. I dear Ma Adam, then you if we the Garden of Eden, a year Omani. Or she has seen children almost say, I dare no effect. Bible say a year the new one fair. And most of the times, you know, I dare was any passion so far because you need your cobusu and your Simon. You need cheap free, your nimunyam, and your brain poyon, the imuno. And I was so nippy, I careful and what the enemy. And now, too, there was soon. But by the close of the year, I finished query, you know, and never was any passion and so on. There was so better. Go Bible say, ye, a one somewhat yet. Now, who read the scriptures according to the books of 1 Samuel, chapter 18. Who read it back down now? Bible say, now, so, Eji David, didn't turn the fear. Now, Oji David didn't turn the fear, a man to Nyumbi, and you my man to you know. I say, now, so, a kum. Apem, I'm a David a kum and pim. Now, what's here and some man kind and too exaggerative. Why? Because so Nipado say no kuye. David Nipado say no kuye. David could only Goliath. But a man ascribed Goliath to 10,000. And some are so, I didn't also tell you know. Emma Nibufu ye. Emma, if you are authority David all the days of his life, Emma or no G David man because of the assumption upon David Fifie. Emma every no so shredding kwa. Sanka enye and some no then assumption it would have given him long life. But in some no then assumption Emma before people running mu, Emma Yaudi people running mu, Emma out of that anger any bitterness no. Or so it's David Emma Yami Kunso, Emma David Betanase. And as the year goes by, you know, I was in the Pebia show as ye. Don't easily judge what you hear. You have to take time. Also, talk when I will share ye said the bay at the end of the day, you know, the water no, Emma won't quite be finally no, I do bokaku ye baby and quite papa. And then they toss me and say, hey, I'm not casa. Because Nipa and some now do not can ultimately reverse him and ye. Voices are very, very important, and words are spirit. Some now can use so. And he said, oh, Kasa, I was so careful, pa. Because there is no reversible in whatever we speak. Inti unya kasa at the top atmosphere. And now, yes, you can be John chapter 6, verse 63. Was say the words I speak to you, they are spirit. Which means that every human being that exists on the earth, whatever you speak, they are spirit, they are spirit. And some are making Maka 1, Maka 2, Maka 3. But there is no show in the sense some are making is being written. A spirit, a air, and a carry away. And there is something that I know that records the voice of every human nature in the realms of the atmosphere. In some there are spirits, there are recordings that take them. By the close of this year, also show no kasa. Said you be kasa penini. Now this generation, yan kasa ye. We accept you be benyane kaba, could be benyane the Range Rover, be benyane whatever cars they bluff off about. Now feel shop penini beer, penini ndu the level, and I say yen say, baby I would draw ne penini jina, pensuanity pensua. The person just open his mouth and talk anyhow. But hey, watch out. If we are seeing way about the same about 20 to about the same fusa, but then you turn into me for penini dear or the penini. And I'm penning for say penini Jaribian in Swassa, and then a crack. A chance was here the other day. Am I a penning for? And that generation we insult our leaders anyhow. Ye kasachomo anyhow. Ubiti be an share me, wouldn't me, ubeti me, oh, hear me. Oh no. You are saying, and some here be a no cano. They are most of most of them are weapons that kill us, that destroy our lives. And ama you may be your life. I just shot and some now a pay free and no banner. And you also very careful. And a baby a nantico where you walk to. Oh, maybe I want to do a relationship. The nipa idea brain nipa be brasi we are see a relationship. Now back to the Garden of Eden, Genesis chapter 3. There was a mutual relationship between man and God, which was very stronger. At a point in man's life, and God has to come and visit man. There was a strong visitation. Now that was a great relationship between God and man. But now there's something that happened. Eve walked to the devil, and the devil also walked to Eve. And this is what happened. There was a conversation. And conversation, and there was a secret that came out. You see, baby, I want to take the relationship that you create. When you are not careful, then you tell the other relator about what you don't like and what you have done and what you have not done. Finally, the person that you trusted so much that you walked into his life or into his house or into his or her bedroom will come out, and whatever the person will say publicly will be the top words that everybody have to believe, because your leg have walked into a relationship that have ended your path in a very disastrous way. And a lot of people are wasn't living by greatness, or living by famosity, or living by your friend say mentorship, you know, because of the relationship they created. They are no more relevant again. They have name, but they are no more relevant because of the relationship they placed themselves in. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of celebrities in Ghana here. They do what's in the there who see, but they are not relevant. Yes, there are a lot of celebrities that we call them in quotes. They are not relevant in Ghana because when you call their name, there are certain tags that are placed on them. They made a lot of mistakes because of the relationship they entered in. And the last thing that I will say is maybe I won't suffer. Yes, people have to be very careful because there are things you might see them that they are light, but they are not light. It's a different thing altogether. Back in the days of Moses and Aaron, Moses had an encounter with the Lord in the bush, the burning bush. Yeah, Moses was holding a rod. When I catch some front of him, he placed it on the floor. He picked it up by the instructions and the directions of God. This is what happened. Moses had to meet Aaron, his brother, by the instructions of God. When Moses met Aaron, the Bible says that he gave him the rod. Now, Aaron did not test the change of the rod into the serpent. One thing Moses never told him. Now, when they got to the house of Pharaoh, the palace, that was when Moses had instructed Aaron to place the rod that he was holding, and when he placed it on the floor, it became a serpent. Now, Aaron was holding a rod, but it was a serpent. There are people, they have touched what they thought it was what they are touching, but finally it did not landed them the way they thought what they were touching was the right thing they were touching. So finally, what will happen is what you thought you were touching that was harmless has become harmful. So something like I'm smoking. Okay, you smoke. You think what you are smoking is something like, we call it a fan, but finally it will leave bronchitis in your lungs, and it's going to decrease your lifespan on the earth, and you just die 50 years, 55 years, 45 years, 30 years, and all that. Putting yourself in drug and all that. You hold it, you drink it, you take it. You see, finally it will just put your life in a mess. Today you might not see, but tomorrow will recall you. It will just put you on the line that, hey, what you did, there are records here. It will just pop up and meet you 5 years, 10 years ahead of you. But finally, that is what you say, had I know, and it will always be at last. You see, so my words to people is, you have to be very careful with your eye, what you see, your ear, what you hear, your mouth, what you talk about, your legs, where you go, the type of relationship you put yourself in. Tomorrow you are going to cry. You are going to shed tears. A lot of people have regretted the type of people they brought in their lives. Just said they have regretted, said, if we know, we wouldn't have brought this kind of people in our lives. That is too late. So you got to be very careful the type of people that we walk in their lives and the people that we allow them to walk into our lives. And the last thing is what we touch. It's very, very important. Be very careful. It's not everything that you touch. In the sense of your seeing, it's the same thing as you touch it. It's a different thing altogether.
Mene ego prophet, ego I prophet, wipa prophet, hard one kasa, Charlie, prof, now we dear, who educating, you have more to talk about, prof, my members was adding before I can, yama way na, but maybe say, a GDA for you say, uwa, ubacoin. So the old bono yet the uwa in coin, because Obi can be different. It means also size says see
you see, when man had sinned and God told man that made an attainable, Nyame catch and say you go back to where you came from. You understand? That is what God told man. Or see you go back to the dust. That is from the New Testament, the Old Testament. That is the Old Covenant. The Bible says that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Now God is in heavens. And He gave us the earth, which man is living. There is an advancement in the covenant. That is the New Testament. Okay. So when the New Testament came, there was a newborn man. That is called Jesus, by the prophetic messages from the prophets in the Old Testament. When he came, he said, I and my Father are one. John chapter 10, verse 13. When he came, he said, there are many mansions in my Father's house. That I think John chapter 14. He said, there are many mansions in my Father's house. Which Father is he referring to? That when I go, I will prepare a place for you. That after finishing preparing the place, I will come and take you alongside with me. How is he coming to take us alongside? Now, on the other side of the scriptures will tell us that. That is Hebrews chapter 9, verse 27. It says that after death, judgment. After death, judgment. So, why do judgment take place? Judgment takes place in the court. So after death, we are going to face a court. Where is that court? Because when we die, it is our mortal body that is dead. But our soul and our spirit is alive. So when we die to the physical, but we are alive in the spirit. So anybody that dies, so be a but soon somebody that is why your soul and your spirit is alive. Until be a war, your soul and your spirit will go for judgment. And who is going to judge you? And how is he going to judge you? He's going to judge based on your good deeds and your bad deeds. So when he tosses in between your good deeds and your bad deeds, and he sees that your good deeds rights on the bad deeds, then he gives you whatever judgment he wants to give to you. Whether we give you peace, joy, or something. Because if you are there, I see a boy password, but we are there, a boy password, or an engine. And to make my intake is after death. Biblically, I know that there is a saying that there is heaven and there is hell, which is the lake of fire. Definitely, when you die, you do good, you go to a good place. If you do bad, you go to a bad place.
A good prophet, no, okay, watch an army. But Prof, my name is and I think so. So dear go social media more. So for the teachers meaning now say, Nyankopon knew Bible no be a choice those things and then what a TTTB. I don't need to quote names. Sanyama way say do not say misleading. Say, is it true for your side? Say, Nyankopon knew. And me basic thing I mean be so and son of my basic thing I say Nyankopon knew omo dada so for dada and since you so also for my first year prophet must have drink count and omo dada Bible no book no and maybe omo film and those things you know and contradictions of the Bible and nyama bebre ni ade sanyama what is what it be but I don't know say if you been saying it you have said anything like that and as one must have comment here if you say my mission type kakana it for so ancient be free. Bibi sa or asking like Nyankopon ni ho. Bible no. Abrofo na etro bae no mbeda na sa abrofo na de bae. E no mo de ba beda no mo de gi slavery. Omo Bible na mo de bae no mo de gi slaves ko e. And those things you have been hearing them. A lot of people believe such things. Such teachings. What do you have to say? Short one. Answer na. Yakobi
be we have two types of people on the earth. You have
two types of people.
Yeah. You have fools and wise.
Fools and wise.
Yeah. Two types of people. That's it. You see, fools will never read. They are always blind. Fools, they don't read, they are always blind. But wise people always go for more. They're searching for more. If you sit in your house and you say there is no God, definitely God knew that a time will come, people would say that he is not there because his existence is a mystery. So he came in his own books and said, it's only fools that will say that there is no God. Because it is not, when you look at the whole scenario of how God existed, it's something. You understand? Now, the Bible says, in the beginning, God. So what was he when beginning began? How was the world looking like when he came? So when you sit down, then you begin to code and decode all these things. It will speak to you that for a man to exist, there should be a force. And the force that we are talking about scientifically, it's not proven. Scientifically, it's not proven. So, where was science when the beginning began? Where was science when the beginning began? We got to know science after beginning have brought creation by God. Stars and all that and all that and all that. So baby no cousin. If there is no God, how did all these things come to pass? And then as I'm who brought it? Definitely there's somebody behind it. My iPhone that I'm using. Some can say you be an iPhone. I am a very stupid person because there are people who are behind the doing of this iPhone. Into the existence of everything that we see, Ubi na ye why? Nipa no ye and wa hefa. Nipa no ye and we have known say he's God widely. Everybody knows that there is. Everybody knows that there is God. Even the devil knows that there is God. So why should people just pop up because of limited knowledge they have? Because of limited knowledge they have, and they'll just sit somewhere because of the devil taking absolute control over their lives, and they'll just say it is good. These people, we have them in the society because the only way you must have some existing. They are all demons and witches, wizards.
Oh, many eagle prophets. Prof, me shade be bisa. Year. South Africa semi aswa man no so aba na sia asema ha obia because Ghanaians wo, Nigerians wo, other African countries obia wo, foreigners obia wo bi. South Africa same way. Me bisa of you ni say.
Well, say Bibian ko papa nye dibi. Alright? I have been in South Africa for so many times, and anytime if you are a prophet, whatever God shows to you in that Krona and Kasano, they're very sad.
Sa Ura South Africa.
Oh yes.
Then now
Ura South Africa Kroma. They are evil spirits and Kasa.
Evil spirits.
Yes, evil spirits and Kasa. The kind of evil spirits that you see, you see they are very weird. I can't describe. Words cannot even describe this evil spirit. Words cannot even describe evil spirit. You see spirits right in the realms, they are sleeping. Right away. And your man
spirits no only Ghana there no. I don't want any heavy scene.
You see every Krobia was spirit control. Krobia was spirit control. Krobia also level.
South Africa there no Ghana there no heavy. South Africa there heavy scene there.
According to the capacity of the nation near the home of the man.
It's almost also saying so automatically no. Almost the other also saying yes sir. And I always watch us.
There were person which can say, Ohina won't cry. We're different from Ohina who are Asante.
Okay.
What I say, the realms of operation, and the kind of things they do to mobilize things, they're different. The same thing that applies in the realms of the spirit. What I say, until the principality spirit in our Ghana is different from South Africa. But because they are all countries, most of the times, there is a general meeting that they do. What I say, there's a general meeting that they do. And seriously speaking, I'm a prophet of God, yeah. And most of the times, when it comes to speaking the mind of God and what is ahead of us, that we have to work upon it and do something about it. People will just sit somewhere lambast you and they talk anyhow. But whatever we say, we are involved. We say them so that people who are in power or people who have the influence and the affluence can confluence all these things and bring it to the light so that our mothers, our children, our businesses, and the people that we call our loved ones will not be victimized. So, so sad. In South Africa, there, as you asked, there are a lot of evil spirits in the Chrono, a lot of evil spirits in Chrono, which no doubt. Evil is found in South Africa. Most of them are found in South Africa. Yeah, abortion is free in South Africa. Yes, lesbianism, gayism, weed, yeah, everything, most of the things. Nakra a day, you no 6 million bottles. 6 million bottles. Yes.
6 million.
6 million bottles.
South Africa.
Some of the European countries, grunge, lesbianism, gayism, this animal, South Africa, yeah, that.
It will be a cosy and then a teach.
It's an evil spirit. Yeah, a evil spirit. That
and
that is,
political.
No, that is always. You see, when we want to enter into this political thing, to me, there are certain things. Sometimes I don't want to say it again. Yes, when they enter into the political sector and all that, South Africa as a whole, there is something strange in that country. I'm telling you, there is something strange in that country, and the type of spirit they really on, and they are there and penning for and the wura kroni mono. Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm telling you, are you serious? And what will say?
Okay, I'm paying for the wura kroni my bit today.
Yeah, maybe I'm picking it up. Spiritually, Penini biya obie krum na yedi krosha nensa as a leader in kroni mu no sa penini no se nyanyame no okura tumi foforo se sa Ghana ha yasi Kwame Nkrumah de kankan nyame ne bae fine sa krona nkasa se wura mu a me have been there to say the meka no your francophobic sangoma yes sangoma witch doctors o call him popo mu a omu gu ho pa ene so sangoven mu communities omu gu yi now they do their things and they chant and do other stuff. Nobody will tell you that these people, their ancestors, were very weird. Before, they were using human beings as sacrifices. They were using human beings and innocent blood have compiled. And they have a worship, they worship the ancestors. They have a time, they go and worship the ancestors. Which is called spiritualism. They will call the spirits of the ancestors, and some of them, they claim they see them, they will be talking to them, they will be screaming and doing all kind of things. So say that country as a whole, they are very stronger in spiritualism on the base of believing the living and the dead have a relationship. I'm telling you that they have that belief that the living and the dead have a strong relationship that they can never part from, which is from their ancestors. And they have this bond in that status. They have this bond in that status, which is very, very, very serious. Yes, which is very, very, very serious. So it's serious.
It's serious.
I'm telling you.
And the airport you are okay in a idea. Yet me aka say be a political man for say be a kroma din omunye adwuma nye na because foreigners abeji krona fa and because of that internet physical and sa na ehun but enye sa na ti
it's not about how abeji krona fa and they say you travel outside Ghana, there are places be or your friend in Ghana City, that place be or your friend Ashtown development course with the guys they very, very stronger. And when they say because of a Juma, no, any Juma, and yes, it's far beyond that. That let me say this. There are things I'm trying to hide them, but let me say this. There is a center of blood that the principalities in South Africa they deliver in kingdoms. And when the time is due, they have to come for that blood. Yes. When the time is due, they have to come for that blood. In the chrono South Africa, no, and say, one more friend say, ain't watching it. It will keep on, keeping on. Now, there is something that is about to pop up that Africa has to rise up. But no matter what I'm saying, may peace reign over us. May peace reign over us. Africa, there is a pending war in Africa.
Pending war?
Yes. There is pending war in Africa. And the war that is pending in Africa, I fear. You see, there have been a meeting spiritually, which the thing has happened physical. Abrofunu be Asia. Abrofunu Asia. Now, you see here, I'm a prophet of God. I'm speaking with this prophetic eye open, so stronger. Some of African presidents have entered into some religion, which of course is their own decision, but it's bringing our nations down, and it will bring our nation down, and that is what is going to end the nation in that. And these white people, some of these African countries are very stronger. Your presidents, Edward joining them. When they are coming to take over, it will be very simple. Because they are in their society and they are working with them in their society. So when the time comes and they are coming up and coming after Africa, it will be very simple for them. Because some of African presidents have engaged themselves into these people. And what I'm saying, it is very serious. I saw it. And they require some blood from some of our presidents. And this thing is a serious issue that I am saying. We have to rise up and pray. Innocent blood. You think it is common. You think it is normal. I'm a member president BRD. But what I am saying, they know what the prophet is saying is true. Some of the presidents in Africa, the stronger ones, they have engaged themselves. You see, that some of the North Africans, they are waiting. Now, the West African part and the East African part, you see, there is a crash in the realms of the spirit, which I fear and I cry for Africa. That may God have mercy over us. It's too sad. It's what I'm seeing. And I had a chance to, I posted something that our mothers, our children, where would they be? It is starting. I don't want to mention any African country. Maybe some of African country there.
I don't know,
I don't want to, because you see, Cameroon, Congo, Sierra Leone, some of them, and the others, including Ghana, our nation, Nigeria. You see, some of them, you see, Papa, Yenimunye. Yenimunye. I'm talking on behalf of Africa. Yenimunye. Because some of our presidents have engaged themselves in some society.
So society now can any other than nothing for me.
Some society they are order that. So when you come and you want to join, then you go and join. They will give you the proceedings and all that. And they require some blood from them. And sometimes the accidents that is being caused, the killings and all that things that is happening, most of them are from the president. Most of them are from the president. Because they have joined those societies, they require to bring in blood for their kingdom. What I said, some of the presidents have a strong bond with the marine spirits. I've been in marine are worried. Some of them are married to marine spirit. Papa, yeah, mabo. So when you nipa when you think krum ni wiasimua, yeah, mabo. The type of people that rule some of us in the African edges, yeah, mabo. President be already be when you finish from Basay Nai Aboa, if you see nipa. I'm telling you, some of the presidents, if you see them standing there and they are talking, some of them, if you the West from say Yaboa, if you the Suba say,
and here they ain't good, oh.
You think?
No,
I've been a prophet for so many. I'm telling you serious issues.
No, say in there.
Some of them, and you see, and because of the kingdom they belongs to.
Na when we say omo so krom osofo ni prophets na wo no so mu
Oh,
and omo ni de o metime
sir, me I'm a prophet. Bible saying I mean you be this what that they are trying to call difference. And I don't know what the other prophets have seen over there. But what I've seen about the African is what I'm saying. I mean, Titi, one of the African presidents, will be a rabbi Jesus Christ. Will be Umaniani, and he's just talking.
I'm not here and Freemason and Illuminati.
I don't know that one.
And I know
I don't know, but
I just I didn't bomb Freemason, Illuminati, and I knew your court.
And they mean to me, church.
Wow, intimate prophet, eagle prophet. They were say, a prof. Oh dear, Yak Africa for the Yena, Yamra Ghana, 2020, 2019, Baby ended. Any prophecy and answer me. Baby, any year. Say, year and year, I almost a man to be do up. He say, to see a rest September. You're quite answer. What is it? Was ahead of us?
We said, there are a whole lot of things. Ghana is not safe. Yeah,
Ghana is not safe as I'm perceived. It's not safe saying.
Let's pray for our nation.
Because Ghana is not safe.
Oh, let's pray for our nation. The DJ Nyami. Yamo Paimo my Ghana. Yeah, Yamo Paimo my Ghana. Na instead rather say Umuyamobo. Yes. Because they have been they have almost your friend say a conform and conform be free other countries about Ghana.
A conform?
Yes. About August, they entered into the nation August.
Hey.
Yes, about August, and near mommy and son and I see when they came. Mommy and son.
A conform and no free crew bench.
Maybe free Burkina, maybe in free Senegal. I rest my case over there. Maybe in free Egypt. I rest my case over there. Now, this is what they have done. Before Omura Krumono. Yes. Omoko, the mortuaries in Ghana. Some of the mortuaries in Ghana. Yes. And Yamma Omoni Omabi. Which of course they know what they were going to do there. And fire. And call your cemetery. What Ghana ha. And it be a yes in Penifum, you know me and Sabi. No quiet, your money also quiet. On my way. To the last thing they did, the runabouts. It will crum her. Yes, the runabout, it will crum her. Now, there is something serious that is about to happen. One more time, it will circle.
Circle?
Yes, there is something dangerous that is about to happen. It will circle. Because some of them stood there and they bathed. Now, Adi Omudi Jari Yifunhunsu, and they essayania and Omudi fry. And Omudi Jina Hujari. Now, this is so serious to the point that we pray for the people at Circle. We pray for them. We pray for them. We pray for them. My name is Randolph, the Eagle Prophet. We just want to save people's life. The same thing, and it happened here during the time where Radi BM Accra Mall issue. A rather mammy free Kumasi Bompire. Accra Mall no. Emma Commander Siedimu release police people in support in the Sunday, and they did attend me pretty one cry. You must have penny for nearly, but Nanyami or Cassach and Minim say, or women depend on some now may my catch me deep on saying, then pipe or any quantra or ye suti mamma and Cassebo can be see a cramon and can the whole Ghana your rebel hooper. In the following 2 weeks, Thursday, at that time, Radema made the share 11:30 to 12. I didn't see what come on. Yes. I feel them comfort tell them say prophecy no, they give prophecy commission no. I will see my sending one day, but do a sell come back. I said, "Oh, no, my dear, never talk." I am telling all the people at Circle and who be our who be are say they should rise up and pray, and there is a prophetic direction that will be done.
And then on me, so because I pray, I say, yeah, oh, Omega so be about Vegas or Bompire, and Pie don't Bompire. Almost being combined, you'll be able to say, so what should they do?
Adiabacope. Omon pet wine, communion wine, ya, ever represented blood now, every year. Communion wine, Mark 7. Communion wine, Mark 7. Omum yeso. Omum pedancoso never, diasi. Time one, a rea a pea. No mushining in a muho. And one, God will intervene.
Now, Prof, we will be such a bit of babies. I say, now then, there
be unsaid, your friend say, when it came to Akramon, the rather catch them in Concoy, I want to do it. What I said, but way no, I rather catch me. So I have to tell them. Until Nipabi or Bia can do it. Nipabi, anybody. Oh, will be our team or more circle. They can come together. Mean himself GD4 on the other. And a simple direction will be a bit my. What I say, pet communion wine, Mark 7. It now home mamoja. It will symbol as it will serve as a symbol of blood. No moon shear or moon sum, no moon shearing in our anymore. No moon never radiasi, and no one no Sadiano will just break. Just about the close of this year, Papa. Nipa yes see previously incidents are circle no, it will be a bit increasing. Yes, and this is a bit increasing.
A good prophet. Waka. It's more assuming. I mean, he said definitely everyone may disagree.
Oh, for that one day.
So that can't be on best on but Prof, my memory says I with this prophecies need this in your main good. But I say, do one also complain say if you want say, my Brahma too much of prophecy, me cannot football, Yanamo. We be sure we know we are sure Yanko from football, you know,
oh, they are bread, the ombre. But only rather from me prophetically. Rather can say it is better to believe and live than to doubt and die. And who be here so be here the number trans so be watching and abi. DJ say ukra CD na ukra no. Only the old CD so. I just saw the share DVD player. Who the share DVD player man there is a connection to the screen. Connection am far. What is shame about say? What my crowd to? What is your most one? Jacob Bones one will win. See the crowd, a crowd saying one more move, but to the shame now who say. Me na me share. Be Pia Mountain the DJ. I send the acrobat to park a chair. A Jacob in St. Pimuno. And yes, I'm good to the American over you because when him send me a market and I make us as a natural. But when it comes to prophecy, say na me who my bread. What bread say? You believe the CD I have watched and I make catch you a wound shape, you believe it. Now soon sooner dear and one year say I make catch you say no over Jim watching here, Jim watching here. You we see Jim watching here. Papa, I am a voice. Me one of the prophets, I mean my mom wanted me to say anyhow. But when I come out to speak and say, I just came to visit you. Mama said me interview. But yes, me rather catch them say there are things I have to address them, and this and suddenly see it will not help. Now let's put a record on the prophecies around their family. The major ones in the nation, none of them, none of them. Currently, one your friend say, can one I don't know there.
Calf,
your cowboy. I rather say more fast and more journey than you. Now, more far, Maru, Jomun Cow, you have the cap on the back. There should be unity between them. Maybe this year, this year. What did you see? Maybe the prophet about the farm system comes and will bring the cap. But cap on the cap on the back. Instructions are all in yes, there, Papa. someone they should fix them. You didn't see what happened. There should be unity between them. What happened? And if the target is being missed, automatically the victory will not come. Just do this and do that and do that. If you know surround a park where you choose instructions, and when you want to choose, you'll be a new common. Who know be in common 1, 2, 3, 1 say, I didn't go it. Also, you know.
Well, yeah, just passing through. Eagle prophet or passing through. So I just say, but Eagle says, yeah, what could be yeah, you are soon tea. So what I say, it's a big news. So the one that can, yeah, man say you distribute. If it's a distribute, you are saying,
something. This is not did you only baby?
I answer you distribute to say, what I can't hear.
Something I can never tell you.
You see,
I went to Obuasi. Never phone him see Diago. Messimer who said, will be the Obuasi Chronis. Now, Opesa Obuasi Chronicle. When a man from will be pay Obuasi, one man from Sanka, on the second one, and I saw full comedy the attempt. 2 weeks per pepe. What will be an ababe 6 inches? Hey, Minamante. I want it. Chroma. And a DJ. I check who followed me last year.
And you can't also this year, the last cemetery.
No, that's also last year. Now this year. Now, I didn't make call here. We are shall come there, but Musa spirit did Konusu after music asset. Edisu or your denture. Now, and Kofu who denture for the first time, for the second time. When you move to Morgana, who denture will be pure was it? What denture one be pure was it? And now Obuasi market around Casano. Now a soft will be named a modern for Koda, for Nipa, and Sika, and yet it was being exposed. Then now, a random farm to call Obuasi market or cook declares a prophecy. No much is soft be red handed. Yes, I want to modern for better with you. For faith, for money, for crowd, near day.
Proper, besides, how do you? So I'm criminal, as you being prophet, you be seeing certain things. Do you stand? What me stand on?
Oh, I stand there. But there's something, Benino. Yamadi Mammy, I chill. I check. We're 24/7 operation in there. And